Hey, everybody, it's Marty, Bahama. You guys are going to get a little treat tonight. I was trying to go live unlisted just for my Buzz team, so we were having some difficulties, so now we're going to go live for everyone. So let me make sure I'm in the right place at the right time, talking to the right people. The subscribers we do have, I appreciate it. Kamikaze, thank you. So there we are, and be sure to drop that link for me, Kamikaze, if you don't mind. So guys, we're going to talk about the Buzz formula. You'll see that we have Honey Buzz Human here in the background, being a little goofball, as usual, trying to get a hairball. Hey, Don Reed, thank you, appreciate that. So there's definitely going to be some advantage to, even if you're not a Buzz team member, to at least check out these, let me make sure I can mute this here. Check out these lives every once in a while, because I do a bunch of videos and a bunch of training for our Buzz team members, and there's an unlisted version of YouTube where there's a bunch of different videos I'm dropping in there right now for them to be able to see. But today we're going to talk about basically what I've been seeing on the new desktop version of the Facebook groups here. Thank you, Don Reed. Thank you. Appreciate that. So this new version that I've been seeing Facebook groups on the desktop now, most of the Buzz team members that are real Buzz team members watching this, you know that everything I teach is pretty much done mobile. It's not done from your desktop. But I did just happen to get on desktop and notice that there is a new update, and you can actually switch back and forth between this new update and then back and forth to the old version. And the old version, it seems like that it was a little bit more difficult for when you go to admin tools to, a lot of steps you had to take. Well, this new update that they made to it, the new layout, basically, hey guys, how you doing? Just come in here and say hello if you come in. I appreciate you guys showing up. I've got a lot of things going on right now, so hopefully this will work out. I end up having to go public instead of just going unlisted. So, but feel free, any of the Buzz team members or anybody who's subscribed to us, or if you're brand new, be sure to subscribe, like it, whatever. Try to follow us, because I'm going to drop a lot of helpful hints in this YouTube channel, basically to help not just the realtors and loan officers, but to help everyone. So be sure to keep a watch on us. We're doing a lot of different stuff. We help a lot of different businesses out. And getting back to this new desktop version that I've been looking at here, guys, it looks like it's going to be really easy to kind of monitor what is going on in your Facebook group that you admin. So even if you're not a Buzz team member, but you're in here watching this and you happen to admin any Facebook groups out there, or either moderate Facebook groups, now you'll have a different look if you're on your desktop looking to see what is going on with the group. And one of the greatest things is being able to tell who's approving all the members, being able to tell because here's what happens when you have moderators or other admins approving the members, you lose those answers. You lose all the answers to their questions. So you never want to set your group up to where it automatically approves everybody. You always want to make sure where it's the admins or moderators that have to approve them, but you want to make sure that it's somebody who's actually trying to either write down the people who answered, or use the group kit to possibly store all the answers into the CRM. And if you guys don't know anything about that group kit, I'll drop the link in here to it too. Hey, I see we got some people coming in. Let me know you come in, guys. Ho, double duo, Kamikaze, yes, that's right. She has been helping me try to get this going, Don Marie, and we are in the middle of a storm, a lot of stuff going on, and really wanted to go unlisted so I could talk about a lot of different things here. And so tomorrow, I'm definitely going to do another live tomorrow. We'll probably do one during the day, and probably continue this at 10 p.m. again at night. Guys, I've been missing this. I went live 10 p.m. for, 2.5 years, and 5 nights a week. So I'm probably going to start doing that again here on YouTube. But a lot of it will be unlisted when we figure all this stuff out. So be sure to keep following us. Thank you, Kamikaze. Appreciate that. And everybody, if you get your Get Buzz shirts, or if you get the book and a Get Buzz shirt, be sure to drop a picture of it inside the Buzz team group. So the new layout I was looking at here, and I'll pull it back up while I'm on this live, it looked like that it was real simple, that it pretty much had all your, you got your home up top, and then your next tab, it looks like it's the marketplace and the groups tab, and then the gaming tab, which I'll never be messing with that gaming tab. I'm still not really sure what's happening there. And I'm not big into video games like I was when I was younger, you know, so I don't know what Facebook's doing in that area, but I'm sure I'll be checking it out to see what's happening. And you see all your notifications on the right, just like you always did before. And on the left-hand side, you can see basically, and keep in mind, I have clicked on this is the new layout of desktop, and I have clicked on the groups area. And it's got all the groups that you manage on the left-hand side. And a little bit different as far as when you actually click into a group that you control, then all of a sudden you'll see all your admin tools pop onto the left-hand side. Now that's pretty cool. I dropped a picture of that inside of our I think our messenger groups earlier. So you guys should be able to see a picture of what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool that now, instead of having, when you get into your group, instead of having to go try to figure out where your admin tools and stuff are, they're trying to make this easier. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to make this easier for everybody, not to have to go dig and search even how to get to your admin tools. And most people don't know. A lot of people don't even have a really clue when they get on their desktop. Now on their phone, when you're on your phone, obviously when you're looking at your admin tools, you'll see the shield up here. You'll see a little shield on the right hand side, and it'll have a little star if you're a moderator, have the regular shield if you're an admin. And that's how I usually always go to my admin tools, is hey, thank you guys. I clicked off that screen there, but I appreciate you guys coming on here. Awesome. Going to try to get back on these lives again. I know this is kind of short notice, and I also know that I'm kind of early. I told everybody 10 p.m., but we wanted to try to get on here and check out what was going on with trying to get it as unlisted instead of public. So as you can tell, we didn't quite make that happen. But I appreciate you guys joining in, and I do appreciate all the good news. And while we're waiting on people to get in here, I'm going to talk about some of that good news, because I was going through a lot of screenshots today, and this is something I definitely recommend to everybody out there, because even the screenshots that I was going through, it wasn't just of people talking about the buzz. It wasn't just people talking about Marty. It was people talking about some of the loan originators that we've hired with Southwest Funding. It's people talking about some of the real estate agents that are Buzz team members. And so I took screenshots of those things myself. Every time I would see somebody say something good about one of the Buzz team members or about one of our Southwest Funding employees, I'd take a screenshot of it. So I created a folder just with pretty much all the screenshots that has to do with Southwest Funding. And I'm still going through thousands. When I say thousands of screenshots, I'm not kidding. Just my screenshots alone, guys, on my phone, there's 25,000 photos. And all my photos on my phone, there's like 45,000 total. And I'm not a photographer. I promise you guys, I'm horrible. I'm horrible. And yeah, I got three lenses here, and I'm still horrible when it comes to taking pictures. I proved that the other night it don't work good in the dark. No doubt, iPhone does not work good in the dark, at least for this guy. But anyway, I was going through these some of these awesome screenshots and realizing that, man, there's just an absolute ton of people and a ton of contracts, a ton of screenshots of loans that have closed, contracts, people that have sold, broke records selling cars, just all these different screenshots I've been collecting. You guys are going to see me drop these screenshots, a ton of them inside the Human Energy Buzz page pretty soon. I know I don't like pages, but we do have a Human Energy Buzz page, and I'm going to start dropping these screenshots in there like crazy, because I think in that page I can drop 30 at a time, and I think I might, or it might be vice versa. Maybe it's my timeline, I can drop 40, and on the page I can drop 30, but I'll figure that out. And you guys will be seeing a lot of screenshots coming in from different Buzz team members, mainly still realtors and loan officers, because that's what I've trained in most. And keep in mind, guys, I'll get on a Zoom tomorrow, since I end up having to go public tonight on this live here. I'll get on a Zoom tomorrow with the Buzz team members, and we will look at this new desktop version and see what you guys think about it, because it really is a pretty good layout, how they got it formatted, really simple, real easy. I can tell they're trying to dumb this down as possible, as easy as possible for people that are not used to the Facebook groups. Because I remember years back when we stumbled across them 6 years ago. So I remember 6 years ago going across the Facebook groups, looking at them, and they didn't have a lot of members. I think the biggest member group I seen at that time, I had 18,000 members, and that same group today has about 74,000 members. So you think about that, 6 years ago, it went from 18,000 members to 74,000 members. But it wasn't near as much traffic in the Facebook groups as they are now, and they were just kind of new. People weren't really used to them. It's kind of odd, actually, if you think about this level of it too, when people started trying to meet everybody to pick up and sell items. A lot of people were skeptical and they were worried, like, I don't know about this, but it was no different than what had been happening on Craigslist for many years. So, just a difference, it was coming inside Facebook, just like I hear that if they do end up shutting TikTok down, that Facebook's designing their own little version of TikTok, and somebody else is too. So, not sure if that's really going to happen or not, but you'll see Facebook try to dive in to about every market they can kind of get their hands on, because these create rooms, the create rooms they've added to the groups now, that is a lot like Zoom. It's a lot like Zoom, and I see a lot of people trying to take over that. Hey everybody, I don't see who's all in here, so hope you're doing great. Be sure to post pictures of your Get Buzz shirt. I do appreciate that. We were talking to the t-shirt people tonight and giving them some advice, but also trying to going to order some more shirts here pretty soon, and these are going to have it'll have a Royal Buzz crown on the back of it. So that's actually the logo that you'll get on your messenger group whenever you hit 10,000 members. And guys, we don't have anybody at 10,000 members yet. We're still new. We're still growing, because everything we've done for the last 2 years is all organic. We don't do any kind of paid ads. We don't teach anybody to do any kind of paid ads. We teach you how to self-help. We teach you how to help yourself, teach you how to fish. Instead of fishing for you and giving you maybe a small fish, maybe a big fish, now you get to go catch endless fish for the rest of your life. That was almost a tongue twister. Hey. Thank you. Don Marie, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I got this going a little early because I wanted to make sure I got a good crowd on here. Hey, Kamikaze. Everything going good?
Yeah.
No kind of issues? Everything's all right?
I think you're good.
Perfect. Kamikaze is the most beautiful woman in the world. And I'm telling you right now, I have a major treat coming for anybody and everybody who subscribes to this channel, tells everybody about this channel, and it's not these shoes. Trust me, I love these shoes. I would love to give you these shoes, but they're my favorites. And but it's basically how Kamikaze, she got me his shoes for Father's Day, and I appreciate that. Amazing. I just had to show them off. But pretty much how Kamikaze has I met her 5 years ago, guys, 5.5 years ago. And she has came in here to this, it was a bachelor pad. She even kind of makes fun of my old couch that I had. It had a big hole in the, I mean, it was bad. It was horrible. I admit that, it was bad. But I loved it. But anyway, she came in here and she totally changed the look at this house, the feel of this house, and made this house so comfortable and so great, it's amazing. And she does these little a lot of repurposing, a lot of creative thinking, a ton of creative thinking, and obviously paints. If everybody knows me pretty good, she paints some amazing pictures, absolutely amazing pictures that we've got all over our walls. And this is something she just kind of picked up probably about 6 months before all this craziness happened the first of this year, and it kind of slowed her down. When all this craziness happened, it kind of put both of us into a little lockdown mode, but we realized, hey, we're not going to let this year end without digging in here, finishing a few books that we've got started, almost done, finishing these books up, trying to get the word out there to say, hey, these Facebook groups will cover you up in business no matter what type of business you are. And for example, Terry in a t-shirt company that we ordered the Get Buzz shirts through. She's got a Facebook group, and I think now maybe she's getting close to a couple hundred people. But if you think about this level of it, no matter what type of business you are, realtor, loan officer, insurance agent, t-shirt person, whatever, if you go out there in a Facebook group and you figure out a way to create a discussion, just one simple group, one simple discussion, and then you realize that discussion starts getting comments on it. And then you realize there is a method behind creating a buzz. And you send them those messages directly. The thing about the buzz and what we've created is we actually put 10 Google Classrooms together, and you get access to those Google Classrooms, and you're able to go in there and figure out, like for example, Terry, when I was telling her, I was like, you need to be sharing your Facebook group out there. Because unless you have an actual product, if you have a service especially, if you have a service, it is, you just need a Facebook group. You don't necessarily need a website. A Facebook group is perfect. Now we have a product, we have these 10 Google Classrooms, and we give unlimited Zoom trainings, and we're trying to get to Shark Tank by 2021, so that is our goal, Shark Tank 2021. But, so for us, we gotta have that website, but if it was just back in when I was doing the mortgages, when Christy was posting on Facebook for me and she was reeling all these applications in, all I needed was a group. All I needed was my holding pond. So that's just a lot of things that I'm encouraging every one of you guys, all the Buzz team members that's watching this, since I wasn't able to go unlisted and I had to go public, but I'm encouraging all you guys to get into Classroom number 3. And it's, when I say Google Classroom, guys, it's an app on your phone. If you don't have this app downloaded on your phone, something's wrong. You must be not part of the Buzz team. But get in that app, go to Classroom number 3, and there's 30 different ways to grow your Facebook group. 30 different ways to grow your PBG, your personal branding group. And it's very important that you think about this, because no matter what type of business you have, it only takes a couple seconds to get out there and post. Start getting some comments in, start getting some traction in, give them a link to your holding pond, get them inside your holding pond, and now all of a sudden, they will do business with you. It's just a matter of time. Not everybody's ready on your time, but one of these days, especially if you're a business and you're trying to go for longevity, you got to think down the road. No matter what type of business you are, especially if you're a professional and you're commission only, or if it's a you must sell or you're not going to be able to eat kind of job, then you've always got to be thinking down the road. Always got to be building a pipeline up, whether it's cars, whether it's sheds, whether it's mortgages, homes, whatever. You got to be building a pipeline up, and that is what the Facebook groups do better than anything. Thank you. Yes. Kamikaze, I appreciate that. It's hard to tell really what's happening here because this is kind of new, guys. It's YouTube going live in here. And I think I like the layout looks better than what the Facebook Lives look like. I couldn't see as much on the Facebook Lives, and especially when it comes to asking questions and that kind of stuff. So if you guys got any kind of questions, feel free to drop it in here. Hey, what's up? Hooray, hope you're doing good. I know you and Joe are on fire. I'm very impressed. And it's a learning curve. So you got put in Messenger timeout today. And Messenger timeout lasts 4 hours to 24 hours. And if you go in there and you keep abusing the system and you keep messaging people that maybe have their Facebook settings a little too tight, sometimes that can last longer than that, but most of the time we back off, we go back to our post, we tell them to message us, problem solved, and you just kind of tread the water for a little bit. But like for example, Joe's in what we call Facebook jail, but I've been in Facebook jail 1 million times. If you're not getting there, then you're not following the buzz route, because I'm telling you, you never know. Facebook doesn't give us an exact set of rules. They don't say, okay, you can post this many times, you can message this many times, you can join this many groups. They don't give us them exact set of rules, so we're kind of winging it. And we wing it for over 6 years to a level of, when I say wing it, we've got it down to a really good science of how many times you should post, how many times you should message, how many times you should join groups. And it's just a matter of you getting into those classrooms, taking your time, because there's a lot of information in Classroom number 4, and that's where all that information is about the Facebook jail, the Messenger timeout, and all that goody good stuff. So take your time and get through that. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Ha ha! Sam, what's up? Thank you for joining in. I love it. If you are new joining in here, you'll realize I drink a ton of Coke Zero. If you want to earn a free shirt, send me a 12-pack of vanilla Coke Zero, not regular, Vanilla Coke Zero. Apparently, it is very, very hard to find right now. It has disappeared off this planet, at least in Knox County. So we've been on a mission. If you guys haven't met my Honey Buzz Human, she's our official Buzz mascot. She is pretty lazy. She's not getting anything done. If you're wondering what this is, this right here is a globe showing all the groups that we have full control of. You want to talk about a different level of life? Over the last few days, and I can prove this too, over the last few days, we have had Buzz team members buy groups, pick up groups with probably totaling about 200,000 or 300,000 members pretty easy. I know Ryan himself, by himself, he picked up, I think it was maybe 130,000, 160,000 members. I think it was 7 or 8 different groups. So that's a big part of what we teach you is how to leverage yourself. And really what it boils down to, it's a never-ending billboard. And it gives you the ability to be able to control what gets posted. More importantly than anything, it gives you the ability to be able to get the answers to the 3 questions. So, for example, when you get into classroom number 3, really pay attention to all those different options you have for your questions, because this is very important. These are very, very easy conversation starters for you. So get inside classroom number 3, dig in there and look at the 30 ways to grow your personal branding group, and dig in there and look at all the ways that you can, well, besides share your group, but that you can grow your group. And not only that, it's very important too that you post in your group and you treat it like it's a blog group. So I say that as in 75% of what you post in your personal branding group doesn't need to be all about sales. You don't need to be cramming sales down their throat. Sales, sales, sales. No, 75% of what you post in your personal branding group needs to be about building relationships, starting simple conversations, getting people to laugh. I tell you, one of the best Buzz team members we've had do this so far would be David Wally. David Wally in Savannah, Georgia, a realtor down there. This guy, he said he about woke up the house one night when he picked up about a 35 or 40,000 member group in his hometown. He said everybody thought, what's going on? What's happened? He was so excited. But he learned how to, when he built his personal branding group, when he created it and started growing it, I think last time I looked, it might have had maybe 1,500 people, 1,200 people. But one post that he created got over 1,000 comments, 1,100 comments. And the most important thing these Facebook groups do for any business and any professional is get your name out there. It gets people coming to you. It's amazing when you create a Facebook group, you create your what we call a personal branding group, and then you start giving the old Buzz kickstart, put some people in it, share some stuff in it, and the next thing you know, you'll wake up every day and you'll have new members wanting to join your group, and they'll know who you are. It is a work of art. It is so easy to bring in these people through these Facebook groups that you will not do anything else. Zillow, any kind of advertising, no matter what kind of business, you won't need to, because it's endless people coming in. Ha ha, it's your spirit animal. That's funny stuff, Don Marie. Ha, that's funny. Yes, no Vanilla Coke Zero. None. So guys, 4 p.m. Eastern, I'll do a Zoom, and I don't see a lot of people saying me, let me get on that Zoom. So if you're not a Buzz team member, reach out to me, Marty Human or Marty Bahama, and I'm going to show you a very easy way to become a Buzz team member. But if you are a Buzz team member, I'll need to hear from you sometimes and say, hey Marty, I need some help. Because when you ask me questions, I'm able to give those answers to everybody. All right, guys, the Buzz is out. Thank you, Kamikaze just showed back up. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Okay. Wait a minute, how do I end it? This is the same problem as before.
We may not be internet guys, so bear with us.
Where?
Oh, we're going crazy now.